Hey everyone, I put some stakes in the ground to hold my rail in place. Right there. Sorry. Yeah, right there. Pounded them into the ground so the rail shouldn't move anywhere. Thanks for joining this morning. Trying to get my legs used to this. Feeling a little tired today, but just wanted to get out here and get re-used to this. Kind of tired from yesterday. I skated a couple parks over in Fort Collins. I was kind of unsure about going. I was going to go to Fort Collins this morning, or Fort Morgan this morning, but that's quite a drive, so decided to maybe do some skating here at the house. Work on the nose slides. Oh man. Shove it. Oh boy, I am so... Maybe I should just go to the skate park today. I am super timid from crashing, I think it was last Tuesday. But I gotta keep trying. Gotta keep at it. I was doing some board slides over at Broomfield last week and ate it real bad, landed on my arm, and it went up through my shoulder. Feels like it separated my shoulder, so I'm a little bit timid this morning. Maybe I should work on something else like shove it or something. Maybe I'll do that, just work on a shove it. Appreciate y'all joining me. What's a rock slide? I'm not sure I know what a rock slide is. Rock slide. Hey, welcome, man, from Brazil. I appreciate it. That's pretty cool, joining from another place in the world. That's pretty awesome. It seems to be a pretty nice day here in Colorado. Well, I'm all bundled up, but it feels pretty decent out today. We're about to get some colder weather moving in, so appreciate you joining from Brazil. What's a rock slide? I'm gonna have to look that up. So many different skateboard terms. I need to practice really getting up on that rail because I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm not committing and getting all the way up there, and you know, getting it all the way up there so I can actually slide on that rail. You know, like because I can feel it when I slide it across there. You know, to get it to slide, you got to get it up there on the nose. Get all your weight up there on the nose. Kind of like, too much. You want to get it all the way up there like that. You know, because it'll slide up here when too far. But, you know, like that. There, it'll slide. But I'm only getting it up here. Well, it'll slide too, but I'm not getting it up there at all. You know, which is a bummer. Yeah, like that. Like with speed and commitment. But that's what you need, speed and commitment. Oh yeah, well, that's a board slide. That's what I ate it last week and really hurt my shoulder. I mean, it kind of hurts for it to go above my head. Oops. Gotta take a little break. Got the dogs out here. That one right there is Bo. He's a 10-year-old Jack Russell. That's Lucy, a 3-year-old Fox Terrier, and that's Dolly right there. She's about a year and a half mini Jack Russell. So those are the 3 dogs. If I skate with them around, they'll be chasing me around. But it's awesome to see you guys on here. Start with 50-50 grinds. Man, I wish. I don't know what it is about ollieing up on stuff. I can First of all, just so you know, I'm 58 years old, so I started a little late skateboarding. For those of you who don't know, so I haven't really got ollies locked down, so you know, I don't know how to do it rolling, man. I mean, I guess maybe you all tried to see or saw a little bit of that, but man, I wished I could, you know, ollie up onto that thing. Is there any tips y'all might have on how to start ollie and rolling? Because I can do it out of a crack. I mean, I'll show you if you want. Crack. That wasn't a very good one, of course. Transfer your weight, Dave. And that probably wasn't high enough to get up on there. I need to get these old legs working. Almost landed in the back seat there, but you know, it's tough, you know, doing this stuff at 58. To land while rolling, try sliding it like your front foot. But I got a lighter board. Let me get my lighter one. It seems to be easier for me to ollie with that one. .25, that's a 8.88. 54 wheels, hollow trucks. Much lighter, much thinner. But I don't know, it's just weird for me to do that while I'm riding for some reason. I don't know what it is. I just feel so uncomfortable trying it while I'm riding. Yeah, I do have to keep that up because with these old legs, it gets like, sorry, with these old legs, try sliding it faster. Yeah, I can board slide with no problem. It's just, I ate it real hard. If you want to look back on a video from Monday, I got several views. Somebody commented that it's the most documented slam there ever was. I had 3 cameras. I had my helmet cam. I was going live at the time. And I also had my GoPro 12. Try to focus on jumping as high as possible. Well, I'll show you how high I can jump. At 58, I'm not the most athletic person, but with all these pads on, we'll take a look at it. But I don't know. Was that high enough to do a decent ollie? Mini ramp would be nice. Heck yeah. And let your board catch up with your feet. It's good enough. Yeah, I need to start practicing on these ollies. Get them better for sure. I gotta get some of these clothes off. It's getting stuffy here. I mentioned to my wife about building a mini ramp back here. It's something I really want to do. And she's like, Dave, you go to a skate park every day. Why would you need a mini ramp here? So that's where I'm at as far as building a mini ramp back here. I do go to skate parks every day, so I get where she's coming from. But it's gonna get cold, man. It won't be long before I'll have the dog's crapping in the corner, but right over there in the corner, right there in the middle, I'm gonna have me a big old snow bank there, and I'll be snow skating here at the house. I got me a snow blower back here. I'll show you. It's actually a snow thrower. It's like a pretty big one, and it does the job for building a a pretty big pile you can snowboard off of. This thing will do the trick. So that was an anniversary present I got for a couple years ago. So yeah, it throws it up, throws it about 30 feet, and it throws it up in the air. This is a controllable chute. So that right there, that handle controls it. So that's what I use to build my my snow skate pile. But let me get this hoodie off. It's getting way too hot out here. I didn't think I'd say that today, but it's warming up here in Colorado, which is good because Tuesday, I guess it stays about normal. Tuesday it's gonna start getting cloudy and maybe windy, and looks like 40%, and which will probably go up. So can you skate back in the day? I skated for, let me see, I got my first skateboard when I was, what was I, 13 to, which was in 1977. It had the real, real bearings in it, you know, the real ball bearings. They didn't have precision bearings back then, and yes, I don't know, sometimes they'd fly out and you'd have to take it apart, you know, find all your bearings and put it back together. So that's kind of when I started, and I did that. They didn't have any skate parks, so skateboarding now is so much funner than back then. It was pretty much transportation and going down hills and stuff. So yes, I did skate. I stopped skateboarding, and probably at 16 I started surfing when I lived in Central Florida, and did that for 3 years, and then kind of got back into skateboarding a little bit, and kind of went to the spot when it just opened up in 1993, and they had this big old 12-foot half pipe, and me and my friend went. John, he's no longer with us anymore, but he dropped in on that thing, and you know, he kept trying to get me to do it, and there was no way. I gave it up. I said, man, you can have my skateboard. If this is what skateboarding is, you know, I'm not gonna do it anymore. And I didn't. I gave up skateboarding for, seems like almost 30 years. And we moved out here to Colorado. I had children, and my kids were 14 and 12. Savannah and Bradley. Bradley was 14, and he was like, "Dad, could I get a skateboard?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's a good idea." Because I did notice skate parks around, while he was playing baseball. They had skate park at the baseball field, and that was Broomfield. And so I was like, "Yeah, let's get skateboards." So we ordered 3 skateboards, one for my daughter, one for my son, and one for me. I still have my first one. It's a Santa Cruz 8.5, the round on the bottom. It's in the shed, and I started again, and we started at Brighton Skate Park, Brian Aragon Skate Park. We live 5 minutes from there, and it was a no-brainer. And my son, he got really good. I don't know if you've ever been there, but they have a pool there, or a bowl that's like a pool. And my son got up to the coping carving that, and man, I was super impressed. But unfortunately, a few days after that, he broke his arm, and it took him about 6 months to get back. He's got a couple pins in it, so he gave up skateboarding. And that day, that very first day that we started, going back 4 months, I started my YouTube channel, and I never gave it up. My son gave it up. My daughter, she just kind of played around with it, and the YouTube channel, it is what it is now. I have over 16,000 subscribers. I kind of film everybody and at every level, and myself, and that's kind of how this channel has went. And I really appreciate everybody who watches my progress, and I've made a huge amount of progress. One of my first few videos, I think it was the second day skateboarding. Will you do more ollies? Yeah. Let me finish this. Where was I at? My second day skateboarding, I had a baseball helmet because I didn't know no better. I had regular tennis shoes on, some cross trainers, and I think I did have some pads on. But I got wheel bites skating around the Brian Aragon Park, and landed on my face. Sunglasses cut up my nose, and that video got 27,000 views, and I was like, I got to keep on with this YouTube thing. And that's kind of what got me to record everything. And that's what I've done. I've got, last look, I've got over 8,000 videos on YouTube, and that's what I say. Thanks to everybody, and I enjoy skateboarding and showing my progress, and hopefully promoting the sport and getting more older guys into the sport, because it's good for exercise, and it's good for exercise. It's good for challenging yourself. It's mind, body, and soul, man. Skateboarding's great. And let me get some of these clothes off and get back to doing some of them ollies. All right, got the pads off. I'm just gonna keep this helmet on, put it on the right way, and we'll get back to doing some of them ollies. Appreciate you all tuning in. Keep one of these on. I hate a hurt wrist. Because I never know when I'm going to slip out. I think I need the knee pads for that, the side or the butt. Good call though, I do need to practice on these, get the legs used to it. I'm gonna go get a t-shirt on. Let me go get a t-shirt on. It's hot. The weather's so crazy here. It was 29 degrees this morning and now it's in the 60s. Crazy weather. I wonder if it'd be beneficial to start maybe going real slow and this just trying to ollie over that into the grass. I don't know. I don't know. How did y'all start maybe ollieing with just rolling? Maybe it's easier when you're younger, just doing it. kind of where I'm at with the what is that? The backside shove? Yeah. Just scared to land on it. That was my attempt at a kickflip. I never really tried that before. First, always have fun on a skateboard. Fundamentals from turning. Yeah, I'm not quitting. My kids quit skateboarding. Of course they do support me what I do. My daughter has a camera and she films me, and my wife films me, and yeah, I'm practicing ollies and just trying to do different stuff, you know, before my legs get wore out. But yeah, just having fun. Trying to progress a little bit. As I take my other clothes out, the wind just picked up. Starting to get a little chilly again. Put this down a little bit lower. Appreciate it. Try, instead of popping tall, try keeping your weight mostly on the front foot and lifting as fast as you can. When you feel the tail hitting ground, level out the board in the air. Oh yeah, and having the front foot pull the board up. Yeah, I get that. I think it did go up there more. Good tip. Dude, I think you might have unlocked something. Level out the board in the air. Go rob a bank. Too late. It ain't too late, dude. It ain't too late. You know, it might be too late to go jumping over barrels and shit, but no, it ain't too late. No. You guys are fools. I hope they're doing something that good, you know, to achieve something for themselves at 58. I don't let people bring me down because, you know, I don't know of many people who start trying to do an ollie at 50. You know, I started a couple years ago, but it's kind of unheard of. And if I get it, I get it. If I don't, at least I tried. Because you don't ever want to get too old and regret something you didn't do. So don't hate. Hey, Lucy. I just got to get them legs in shape. I may look thin, but muscular, I'm not in shape. Dude, shredding is for everyone. People shouldn't push you away from something you love. Yeah, man, exactly. Yeah, definitely gonna keep at this. When you get more comfortable, it will be more easy, be able to board the level out. Yeah, I already feel like this is more comfortable, you know, so appreciate the tips. You know, I feel if I do keep this up, this will, this will increase my leg muscles and eventually get higher and higher every day. And I really don't know how to progress from ollieing out of a crack to doing it rolling, but maybe I should watch some videos or maybe I'll get some advice. So all I can do is keep doing this and build some leg muscles and you know, don't quit. It's getting real windy out here. I had to put my hoodie back on. It got chilly out here with this wind picking up, so we'll get back at it. Oh yeah, that will help out. That will help out with so much, like ollieing into like a nose slide. You know, I can just, instead of doing slappy nose slides, eventually I can do regular nose slides, ollieing into it. But what I really want to do, which I think is one of the coolest moves, thank you, that's Lucy. Hey Lucy. Hey Lucy. They're really good dogs. They're my two youngest. That one's aggressive though. She attacks Lucy all the time. That one right there, but Lucy handles her. She's so much heavier than Dolly right there. She just kind of puts her weight on her, subdues her, and the fight's over with. But the little one, Dolly, she keeps coming back for more. Yeah, but you know, I don't know why I kind of gave up on ollies for a little while, because they pretty much, I know you've heard it because I've heard it a million times, foundation for everything. And yeah, I've never ollied up onto a curb, and that's something I want to do. So I'm definitely going to start doing these every day, and I'll have progress on here for sure. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I get bored just sitting around, and I realize, you know, life's too short just to sit around. You gotta be out there doing things. My brother actually passed away at 60, and nobody knows why. He just passed away, and I'm 58. At 50, that's when we moved out here. I realized I didn't want to go out that way, and you know, I've been trying to be athletic and do things that are fun, you know, so, you know, that's why I'm doing this, you know. Don't want to miss out on something in life. I can hear the board snap. I mean, it's, or got some good snap to it. This is a Santa Cruz 8.25. It's got the hollow trucks, independent, and it's a Fabiano Delfino board. I mean, I think it's a really cool board. I put the checkerboard grip tape on it. And it's also a VX, so it's thinner and lighter. Santa Cruz VX. It's got the smaller wheels. Bones 54s. It's the lightest board I've ever put together. But it's crazy how you got to do all these fundamentals at the right time to get the good ollie. All the timing. But no, this is definitely good exercise for sure. Gonna have to get in the hot tub later for sure after all this. Whoa, I wouldn't have rolled away, but it felt like I started to roll away on that one. Keep a heart healthy and stay active. Yeah, I run an 825. A mile? Wow. Oh, I run 825, but I'm planning on going down a size. Wow. I got these big ass 14 size feet where I can't go much lower than that, man. I don't even feel comfortable on that. But I wanted something small like that. So, you know, of course, if it's smaller and lighter, and as you can see, I've got, I don't think I want to go down to 52s, but I got the 54s and the hollow truck, so light as possible. Using a what? Weird. Yeah, maybe you need a 8.5 for cruising. I'm sure there's smaller feet. Yeah, I don't have an 8.5 right now, unfortunately. This one right here, this creature mushroom board, that's an 888. That's my bowl board. I do a lot of transition skating. That's my true love, riding bowls and stuff. When I started, I saw somebody carving a bowl and I was like, that's pretty much all I want to do. And that's what I've been doing for about 3 years. And man, I can carve, get a lot of good speed in a bowl. I can even grind some coping on slash grind on a corner over in Thornton. So, I got a hot tub here for like later on tonight, man. My legs will be sore. So, that's what that's for. I try to keep myself, so I can skate every day, and that helps. It really does. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's at 103 right now. We got that about a year ago when we were building our outside, I don't know, entertaining area, I guess you'd call it. But we live in an old ass house. It's 2000. I'm sorry, it's not a 2000. It's a 1890. That's when it was built. This back section is just like a part they built in 1990, but the old original house was brick. And I suppose the brick was falling apart, so they stuccoed the outside. From there forward is the old house. But that's in 1890s. built by the mayor of Eaton. He was mayor from 1890 to 1892. There's like a whole storybook on this place, or all the old homes here in Eaton. And that's an old carriage house right there. They used to park the hay. It's actually got a loft upstairs where, they used to keep the hay for the horses, and the carriages would go in these rooms. So it's a pretty big carriage house. But it's a unique place, that's for sure. But man, this has been a fun session. Legs are definitely wore out at this point. Let's do a few more though. Get totally wore out. I gotta stand over more this way so I don't keep going off that way. I don't feel like I'm over the board. Yeah, that way I'm staying on it now. I like to come down, stay on it, and kind of tick-tack away or something. Up in the air though. Now I'm trying to think about landing on it instead of doing the ollie. And my legs are trashed. Hey, I appreciate y'all tuning in. It has been a fun session, and I think I made a little more, or got back to where I was anyways with the ollies, and I don't think it's the highest one I ever did, but at least I got focused in the right direction, and something I need to work on every day. That to get my legs in shape, and also to progress into doing other things, because I know from watching videos, you got to have that ollie to get into that back tail slide. You got to be able to ollie up, from what I've seen, and do like a 180 rotation and get back onto that rail with the tail. Hey, how's it going? Oh, and that's part of it, doing these ollies, and I'm definitely going to make that part of my routine every day to keep these leg muscles in. I showed at the beginning, but I put these in the ground, to keep my rail from moving, and it sure worked. They're these concrete stakes, and I pounded them into the ground, on the other side of each rail, because I'm coming from up there. So this rail ain't going anywhere now. I got 2 of those babies in there, so it's there. I'm just gonna leave it there. If it starts getting rusty, well, when it snows, I'm gonna bring it inside. But I got some advice by putting some sandbags or stakes, and I figured the sandbags would probably mess me up. But these stakes were the ticket, man. They definitely made it so that rail won't move. And whoever gave me that advice, I really appreciate it, because it worked. Oh man, can't make up its mind here whether it wants to be hot or cold. Yeah, it's definitely going to solve my problem. It's stationary now. Too bad I didn't have some other stuff, like some what I want what is it, like a mini spine with a rail, with a metal rail in the middle of it, so I could just at least learn to do a spine, you know, on a really mellow thing, because I haven't really seen the mellow thing that I'm talking about. You know, just, you know, I think doing a spine's really cool, you know, like stalling the board in the middle and then planting your nose down like that instead of just flying over it. I've seen people board slide them too. I think that's really cool. So I'm thinking about building one of those for back here. I think that'd definitely give me some confidence in doing a spine. You know, I take things slow. You know, I seen a kid yesterday at Northside, and this kid was absolutely messing himself up. It looked like he'd been skating for a week, and he was just throwing his body into it. This dude was limping all over the place, and I can't do that. I'm old and I want to skate every day, so I take things slow. And my wife says, my wife watches all the time, and she goes, you know what your problem is? You don't go for it. And I just don't have that mindset, you know. I kind of ease into things, and, you know, I guess it's part of age, you know, self-preservation, I guess. But, you know, I'm having fun. I'm see old people out there. I do feel progress all the time, and I love skateboarding, and I love, you know, sharing it. And anyways, I'm gonna get out of here and rest for the day and get these legs in shape to tomorrow's gonna be 50 for a high, but I'm still gonna skate. I'll be skating a bowl somewhere tomorrow. So join me around lunchtime, mountain time, it'll be between 11:30 and 1 o'clock. Well, between 11:30 and 12 is probably when I'll start it. You know, so join me tomorrow from a skate park further south down by Denver somewhere. I'll be on tomorrow around between 11:30 and 12:30 for a while, mountain time. Thanks for watching, everybody. I sure do appreciate it, and I hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching. See you next time.